Hi students, today I'm going to show you how you can practice rolling along on your own at home to be prepared for class next week. So rolling along is on page 6, the copies that I gave you. That's the one where you have the notes in review at the top, where it shows all of the 5 notes we've learned and their slide positions as a reminder. So it's number 14. And we're going to start by just looking at the very first measure. Remember, when we're practicing, we want to do 3 strategies. We want to slow things down, we want to shorten things, like playing just one measure, and we want to simplify them. So we're going to simplify this by just naming the notes first. So let's take a look at measure 1 and just name the notes as slowly as you need to. 1, 2, name the notes. We have D, C, B flat, C. Do that again. Ready, go. D, C, B flat, C. And you can continue and do that as many times as you need to until you feel confident, and as slow as you need to as well. Once you feel confident, now I want you to add the slide positions. So you're not going to blow into your instrument, just practice the slide positions. I don't have a trombone here, so I'm going to use my trusty air trombone to practice. So here we go, just the first measure. Get set for 4th position D. 1, 2, ready, slide positions. D, C, B flat, C. Make sure we're moving nice and quickly from the B flat to the C so we get there in time. Again, don't blow, just name the notes and do the slide positions. 1, 2, ready, go. D, C, B flat, C. Good. Do that as many times as you need to feel confident, and then go ahead and try to play it. I'll go ahead and continue to name the notes while you play. 1, 2, ready, play. D, C, B flat, C. Ready, again. D, C, B flat, C. Do that as many times as you need to feel confident. If you need a refresher, remember C is going to be as far as you can reach for 6th position right now. And D is going to be just a little bit past the end of the slide. And B flat is all the way up. Okay, once you feel really confident with the first measure, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the second measure. You should notice that all the notes are the same pitch. They're all on the 3rd line. So that means they're all Ds. D, 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 rest. Do that with me again. Ready, go. D, 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 rest. Let's do that with a slide position. Ready, go. D, 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 rest. And play it. Ready, go. D, 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 rest. Remember, we're trying to tongue our notes as well as we're playing them. So let's go back to the first measure and try to do the first 2 measures together. We go 1, 2, ready, play. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 rest. Go ahead and try that again. Ready, go. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 rest. Again, as many times as you need to do that until you feel confident you can do it correctly every time. Let's move on to the next measure. You'll notice again, these are all 3 the same note. They're all on the 2nd space, which means they are Cs. So let's go ahead and try to play that. Go ahead and get ready for C, 6th position. 1, 2, ready, play. C, 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 rest. Good. Want to do it one more time? Here we go. Ready, go. C, 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 rest. All right, let's go ahead back to the beginning and try all of that together. Ready, in 4th position for D. 1, 2, ready, play. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 rest. C, 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 rest. Okay, good. If at any point I'm going too fast, you should go ahead and practice on your own as slow as you need to feel confident. Let's take a look at the last measure of the first line, measure 4. You'll notice that you have 3 quarter notes and a quarter rest again, just like measures 2 and 3, but this time the notes are different. So let's go ahead and name the notes. 1, 2, name the notes. D, F, F. Again, ready, go. D, F, F, rest. Good. Go ahead and do the slide positions for that. 1, 2, ready, go. D, F, F, rest. Again, ready, go. D, F, F, rest. If you feel confident, go ahead and try to play it. Remember, you want the F to sound higher, so squeeze the corners of your lips a little tighter rather than the B flat, that is the lower sound. Go 1, 2, ready, play. D, F, F, rest. Again, ready, go. D, F, F, rest. Play that as many times as you need to feel confident. And then go ahead and back and try to play the whole first line together. Let's give that a try. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 rest. C, 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 rest. D, F, F, rest. Many times as you need to feel confident. Practice is about doing things correctly over and over again. Now go ahead to line number 2. So notice how it has a note here, go on to the next line. There's just a regular bar line here, not a final bar line like down here. So we know to go on to the next line. Let's take a moment to study the music. If you take a look at the first measure, you might notice it looks familiar because it's the same as the first measure of the first line. So we've already learned that. If you take a look at the second measure of the second line, it's the same as the second measure of the first line. So these 2 measures we've already learned, so that saves you time when you're practicing. Now let's take a look at the third measure. This one is new. It's a little bit different than the third measure of the first line. Well, the first 2 notes are the same, and then it's different from there. So let's take a look at the last 2 measures of the song. Let's name the notes. Ready, go. C, C, D, C, B flat. Again, ready, go. C, C, D, C, B flat. Do that again as many times as you need to. Now let's try it with the slide positions. Ready, go. C, C, D, C, B flat. Good. Back out to 6th position. Ready, go. C, C, D, C, B flat. Go ahead and try to play it if you feel comfortable. If not, keep practicing with the letter names. Ready, go. C, C, D, C, B flat, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now, once you feel comfortable with that, go ahead to back to the beginning of the second line and try that. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 rest. C, C, D, C, B flat, 2, 3, 4. Good. Again, do that as many times as you need to feel confident before you go back to the beginning for the whole song. I've also posted this as an assignment on Smart Music for you, so you can practice it with that as well. You can hear what it sounds like and try to match your pitch. And I would love it if you tried to record yourself playing and send that to me so I can give you some feedback. Great job and happy practicing.